Hi everybody. Let's see. It's that time of the day. It's 1 o'clock for Cricut Live. Let me get some things going here. Wait for anyone to come on. If anybody wants to join me today. Anybody there? Let me get on Facebook on my phone. See what's going on. Yep, it's working. Let's see. Okay. Something right here. Good morning or afternoon. Let's see. I'm Christine Bell, and I am with Stampin' Up. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and just here to share with you what I do. So, make sure, there's one thing I want to talk to you about. It's Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is having a special again the next 3 months, June, July, and August. And they are going to be giving everyone who is a first-time subscriber a discount of 25% off the kit on on June, July, and August. So if you sign up by June the 10th and you subscribe for the first 3 months, you get 25% off of the June, July, and August. So that's a pretty good deal. So it's fun in a box, creativity in a box, and it's already ready to go and everything in it for you. And let's see. Let me give you my website. It's cricutscreativecorner.com. That's actually my blog, not my website, but my blog. And the website where you could shop 24/7 for Stampin' Up products is cricutscorner.stampinup.net, and you could join there to be on my team. You could shop there. You could find all kinds of information. You could find inspiration on there. You could find sample cards. Hey Tina. And you can find all kinds of good information on there. And you could visit my calendar on there. It's at the very bottom. I haven't really put anything on there yet, but I'm planning to as soon as things settle down. Right now we're in the middle of recital, so that's going to last until June the 17th. So as soon as that's over, I'm going to be hopefully booking some classes, some card classes, where I can come to your home and you can invite your friends, and you can I could show you how to make a couple of cards. So that would be fun. So if you're interested in having an in-home class, let me know. You can contact me at my email, which is cricutscreativecorner@gmail.com, and just email me and let me know if that's something you would be interested in doing. I would love to be able to do that and share with you what I do. Let's see. You can see me on my YouTube channel, Cricuts Creative Corner, and I have like 25 videos on there right now. You can go back and look at all the different videos. There may be only 23. Because a couple of them are private for my private classes that I offer. I've done a online class is what we call it, and what I do is I supply all the paper, the embellishments, and ribbon for you. And if we have any cutouts, I'll cut those out. If we have any dry embossing, like the folder embossing, like we're going to do a little bit of folder embossing today as my demonstration. And then I'll have that ready for you. All you have to do is pay for the stamp set that we're using, the ink, and if there's a punch involved, which is very unlikely, then that. But usually it's just the stamp set and the ink, and I'll only charge you what Stampin' Up charges. So I can send you an invoice for that, and then once that comes in, I'll get everything ready for that class. You make 2 cards for each design, so there'll be like 3 designs out of that one stamp set. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Email me again at cricketscreativecorner.com. At gmail.com. And then I may eventually soon, maybe when the new catalog comes out June the 1st, I'll set up a class and then announce it, and then I can let you know, and then you can let me know if you wanted to do that or not, if you want to participate or not. It's a good way to get your supply built up without spending a fortune, I guess you could say. So you don't have to buy the paper or anything. I would supply that free of charge. All I would do is charge you for the stamp, the ink, and shipping and handling too, of course. Okay, so let's see, what else do I need to talk to you? You can contact me here on this Facebook page. You could leave a message, or you could just make a comment on any of the posts. I see pretty much every day if there's anything new going on. Let's see. Yes, if you wanted to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you can go to my website at cricketscorner.stampinup.net, and you can go on, there's a little strip across the top. It says like store and shop, store and I forgot what else it says. I don't remember. I don't go on there very often, but and then there's a place that says join. So if you wanted to join my team, it's only $99, and you get to choose everything out of the new catalog that's coming up. And it's not a set kit, so you could choose whatever you want in your catalog. Let's see. I'm looking at my notes, see what else I have to talk about. Yes, and if you are a part of my team, if you join and you want to go to we have a convention, I guess you'd call it, every 6 months in Stampin' Up! And this year in November, it's going to be in Salt Lake City. So I'm planning on going there. So if you wanted to join me, you can go as well. It's really fun. You learn things. You get to do some make and takes, and you meet new friends, and you have a lot of fun. We have a blast. This t-shirt I have on is actually from the team that I'm on is called Pink Stampers. So I don't know if you can see it. There it is. And it's called On Stage April 2017. We just had one in April, and it was a lot of fun, and we had a good time. Hey, Mom. Let's see. I can't think of any. Do y'all have any questions or anything? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk to you about. Just remember, the Paper Pumpkin is a really good starter kit. Not with, say, if you become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but like a nice kit to see if this is something that you want to do without spending a lot of money. It's only $19.95 a month, and you can cancel it anytime. So it's not something that you're committed to for a year or anything like that. So if you want to just kind of see if this is something you'd be interested in, then that's the way to go, the Paper Pumpkin kit. It's really cool. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can grab a box to show you kind of what it looks like. Let me get the latest one right here. Comes in a kit just like this. Here, but can't start. Okay, I don't know. It won't start? Is it not working? I don't know. Maybe get off and get back on. I don't know. But this is the kit that you can get every month. Not show my address. It's up here actually. It's called Paper Pumpkin, and it's creativity in a box is what they call it. So it comes with everything you need to do a project or a card kit or something. It has everything you need. It even has the ink that comes with it. It has the exclusive stamp set. You cannot buy these from Stampin' Up! It has the glue dots. It has the dimensionals. It has the paper. It has everything cut out and ready to go. All you have to do is put it together. It even has some thread this year. So there you go. So if you're interested in that, that would be something to start with. So, and it is fun. It's 30 minutes to yourself, or you can have your kids help you if you have younger kids who like to do crafting and things. Okay, why isn't it shutting? And so that's a good box to start with. That's only $19.95 a month. And of course, if you join and you're a first-time member of Paper Pumpkin, you only have to. It's $19.95 a month. but you get 25% off of that every June, July, and August. So that's a really great deal. So make sure you take advantage of that. So, all right, there. Hey, did you get it started yet? Not sure if you said you could hear me. Oh wait, you're here, but you can't start. I don't know what that means. Just let me know. But is there any questions that anybody has? Okay, so today I forgot to, I'm using some products that are going to be retired. It's called the Lucky Elephant. I know I've done a demonstration on this before, but on one of my regular videos, but today I'm going to use it for our demonstration because I wanted to show you the embossing. Last week I wasn't able to really do the embossing like I planned because we were at the beach cabin and I didn't have all my tools with me and available, so I couldn't do the embossing. But this one's going to be really, really pretty. I did not check to see if the paper, I think, might be retired. Mom, you might be able to help me. Do you know if the silver foil paper and the silver glitter paper is being retired or not? I don't remember. I was going to look it up before the video and I didn't get a chance to. I didn't have enough time to look. So I could, I'm not sure. I have my list with me, but I don't feel like getting it out and looking. So we're going to go ahead and get started, but I'm thinking that there may be something in the new catalog that's coming out in June 1st that may be comparable to what I'm doing today. So I'll kind of walk you through it and talk to you about it whenever I'm showing you the demonstration. So let's get started. All right, let me get this turned around and I'm gonna flip the camera before I forget. Okay, I wonder if, see, but it's still frozen. Okay, I might have a little problem. Let's see. I'm trying to get this where I could, yes. Let me see. Let me see. Hang on just a second, guys. It's called, I looked it up today. Hang on. Text, mail. I don't know, Andrew. Just look up eye clinic in Nederland and it'll probably give you the name. Okay. Yes, I'm here. I haven't forgotten y'all. I'm trying to figure out my cord for my battery is not going to reach, so I'm going to unplug for just a second and move it across the room. Okay, that way I can move my camera a little closer. Let me get under the table. This will be interesting. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to have to turn off something real quick. Let's see if I can find my block. There it is. I'm still here. Hang tight. Okay, now we're ready. I don't know why it's different today. It worked last couple of times I was here, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is all the stuff that we're going to be using today. I did a really, really quick card earlier to see what it was going to look like. So I think it's going to be okay. All right, still frozen. Just get out of Facebook altogether and maybe it'll work. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to try to get this straight as I can. This camera stand is not the best, but it's been doing the trick for me. So, all right. Whew, it's hot. All right, so here we go. Let me see. Okay. All right, so we're using the Lucky Elephant stamp set. I've already got my stamp ready to go, and because I tested it a while ago, because I wanted to use a specific color and embossing powder, so I wanted to make sure it was that it was going to work. So we're going to use this. This one is retiring, so it will not be available this next catalog. So if you would like to get this stamp set, get it now. I'm just saying. Alright, so we got that one. And then I'm going to be using, of course, the silver embossing powder. I've got these two ribbons I'm going to be incorporating into the project. This is the silver sequins and the silver ribbon here. This one, let's see if it has a specific name. It's satin ribbon. Looks like a 5/8 inch wide, so that's so pretty. Such a pretty combination, isn't it? Okay, of course this is what I called the dry embossing earlier, but it's the embossing folder that we're going to use with our paper. I'll do that in a minute. Our Versamark for the embossing, our fast fuse, because you need your fast fuse when you emboss on paper. Let's see what else. The bone folder. Okay, I'm going to use this for just a split second. It's our Stampin' Up! Envelope punch board. So I'm just going to use actually just this side of it. It's the reverse punch on this side, then because you normally use this side and everything to make your envelope, but we're going to use this side. All right, and then of course my cutting board. So, and then I'm going to use the black. This is the black cardstock. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with this. This is going to be your main part of the card. We're going to make, so I'm going to cut it at 5.5, which is just in half. This is 8.5 by 10, so cut it in half, and you have 2 cards that you can make with this. So I'm going to put one aside. We're not going to need that one. And then next I'm going to score this. So we'll have a score line in the middle, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. Okay. All right, and there's that. Let's see, and then the next piece is this silver foil. This is, I think this might possibly be retired. I don't know. So I'm gonna cut this at 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. So that's done. I would save these 2 pieces. You might be able to embellish another card with them, because I try not to throw anything away that's, you know, about this size. So you can always embellish another card with it. So, all right, so we're going to put this to the side for a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and emboss. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and emboss this for you. I'm going to get my embossing Big Shot, and I'm going to turn it around actually. What you need? I'm hungry. Okay, let me get all this. It's been on the floor. It's really dirty. Okay, so I've got my Big Shot platform on here, and it tells you on here exactly how to layer everything for the embossing folder. So you put this down. You put one of these plates down. I have new ones. I just haven't taken the time to change them out. So you're going to take your thing here, maybe, and I'm going to put it right here in the middle. I'll put it up against this thing as close as I can. I want it to be kind of straight. Go ahead and close it up, put this down, then you take your top plate and put it on top. You roll it through. Well, it's supposed to roll it through. There it goes. So go ahead and roll this. And then you take it out. I'm not going to need the Big Shot anymore. Okay. All right. So you have the embossing folder with your paper in there. You take it out, and look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Okay, so you take that out, and you don't need this anymore. We have cats. The hair is everywhere. Okay. So I'm going to put that to the side. This will be to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and take my extra black piece of paper, cardstock that I have, the other half of the 8 by 10 that I cut, okay, and I've got this already loose. We're going to start our embossing now. This is a really quick card, so I'm going to turn it this way, I think. So what we need is our Versamark. Everything's so glittery and dusty. All right, and our stamp set, And our embossing powder. This is the silver embossing powder. Oops, there you go. Pretty. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ready. And while I am doing that, let's see. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. Okay, so, alright. We're going to go ahead and take this, our embossing, our Versamark. This is what helps the, actually, let me, hang on a second. Let me find, I've got a mess going on over here. Let me see if I can find my embossing buddy. Probably not. When I need it, I'm not going to have it. I was going to look for it earlier. I forgot all about it. Hang tight. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to find that, hopefully. Oh, actually, it may be in my drawer. No, it's not. It should be in there. Let me keep looking then. Hang on. Hang tight with me for just a second. I'm not real prepared today for some reason. I even started later, and I'm still not prepared. Let's see. Here it is. Found him. So, this is our embossing buddy. And it has a little bit of light powder in it. And I don't know, maybe some other stuff. So, before you do your Versamark, you want to rub this across where you're going to be doing your embossing. That way, whenever you get ready to put your embossing powder on there, it won't stick everywhere else that you don't want it to stick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and ink this up real quick. Real good. Alright, I'm going to put him just right here. Let's see. Right here at the, well, I'm going to do it over here. Right here. Hold it down for a few seconds. Sorry, I have it off screen there. Put that away. We don't need that anymore. Alright, so it's got that. Go ahead and sprinkle your silver embossing powder on it. Fun. This is like my favorite thing to do. I love doing this. Move that over. Okay. Get everything off of my paper. So, you get all of your glitter or your embossing powder off that you don't want on there. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side for a second. I'm going to go ahead and put this away. Put it back into the rest of it into the container. And I'm just going to put that down to the side. I don't want to use that paper anymore. I've already done it once or twice. Okay, get that cleaned off. It's got all that powder all over it. Okay, so now you have your paper with your embossing powder on it. So I'm trying to figure out what this is all about. It has like a little bit of a film of the embossing powder. I guess maybe it's just the powder itself. I don't know. Okay, so I had to unplug my embossing heat tool to plug in my power. So I'm gonna move this over for a second, and I'm gonna plug my embossing heat gun back in. Hold on, just a second. I need one of those plugs that has lots of plugs on it. Okay, so, okay, all I can get is where you, on June, July, and August, let me see more than that. Maybe I can watch later. Yeah, maybe so. That's so weird. Okay, yeah, I'll have it on here. I'm going to save it. Okay, so we're going to take our heat gun, our Stampin' Up! Heat gun, heat tool, and it has a couple of settings on it, so I'm just going to turn it on the heat setting number 2. Right there, and let it warm up, and we are going to start melting the embossing powder. So you have to be really careful not to touch this because it does rub off really easy. Alright, here goes the magic. I love watching this. This is my favorite part. See if you can see it turn. Isn't that cool? So cool. Very cool. Love it. Get it all heated up real good so it'll melt all that embossing powder. Alright, so there you go. Simple as that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and make a cut real quick. This one, I'm hoping I did the right size on it. I'll take my cutter, whatever you call it, and I'm going to cut it at, let's see, it's not going to be 5, it's going to be, let's see, I did that at 4, 5, well, yeah, it could be, no. Let me do this. It's going to be 5, yeah. So we're going to cut it at 5 by, oh, what did I do it before earlier? It was, let's see, I think it was 4, so I'm going to do 3 3/4. Is that what it was? I think that's what it is. Okay, if it doesn't work, then we'll just figure it out from there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to get real quick is the envelope punch. And I'm going to use this side over here. So I'm going to just put each corner in there and punch it, and then it'll be round. See? Round. Each corner. One more. There we go. So that's all I needed that for. And didn't it make it look really nice? Okay. So we've got that all done. And we've got this all done. And I need my other paper. Where's my other card? Okay. So the one I scored at 4 1/4. Put it, go ahead and fold it in half. Take my bone folder. Get it right, just like that. This is a very monochromatic stamp set. So before we get started and put it on top of here, I'm going to go ahead and get my ribbon ready. So I'm just going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to take my Fast Fuse adhesive. I'm going to put it a little piece right there. And directly across from that, right there. So it's easier for me than getting Scotch tape and taping it and all that stuff, trying to hold the ribbon down. So we're going to take our silver ribbon. We're going to put it right here. Flip it over. Bring it to the other side. Make sure it's straight. Lay it down there. And then I'm going to take my paper snips and cut that. So that's done. And then we're going to do this again. We're going to take our Fast Fuse and we're going to put a little bit right there and a little bit right there. And we're going to take our sequin ribbon, set it there, let it go all the way around, put it right there, and then take our paper snips and cut. There we go. So that's done. Perfect. Okay, and then with any embossing powder, since it has such a high ridge in there from the embossing, is you want to use your Fast Fuse and you want to do all sides so that it'll stick really well to your to your project. Okay, it's very sticky. So you're going to take it and put it on top of your base card, just like this. Okay. And then you have your beautiful, actually it's a lot bigger than I was planning on it. Let me see, I'm going to cut this down a little bit more. Let me get my cutting board out again. I'm going to cut it down a lot actually. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, so let's see, I'm going to cut it down to 4, just like that. Okay, so we've got that, and then I'm going to punch the corners again. Let me do that real quick. There we go. All done. Now, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use the fast fuse again on this. I'm putting a lot on here only because it kind of sticks up just a little bit. I don't want it to stick up too much. It's kind of bending because of the embossing on there. Alright, now I'm going to just go ahead and put it right on top, just like this. There we go, pretty. And I'm going to leave it just like that. And for the inside of the envelope, let's fix that. We're going to get a Whisper White paper, and I'm going to cut that at, cut that at, I think it's 4, let's see, 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 4, just like that. And actually, what I want to do is go ahead and take our stamp set again. We're going to take the little good luck stamp. Let me get a stamping block. Okay, and what we're going to do is we are going to do our Versamark again. Real fast. So I'm going to get that nice and inked up with our Versamark. Turn this sideways, and I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Okay, put our Versamark away. Get our embossing powder. Just need a little bit there. Go ahead and put this away real quick. I did not take this off before I did this because I just added this on here. Let's see how well I can get this paper off. Just about done with my battery on my iPad, so I'm trying to hurry. Woo, almost missed. Okay. I'm doing a live video. What are you doing? Okay, so we got that put away. And we're going to get our heat tool again. I'm going to heat that up until it changes. Almost done. Goes so fast. I don't know if you see it on here as well. It's with the black one. Okay, so that is done. And I'm going to take my, let's see, I'm going to take my Snell adhesive. Let's see, let me get that out real quick. Oops, put it on the back. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the inside of this so that when you get ready to sign your card, you'll be able to actually see what you're signing. So there you go. Isn't that cute? Love it. And there's my card for today. My battery is kind of going out, so I'm kind of having a rush. Let me get it this direction. Let's see. Get it straight. Get a close-up of it. Ooh, there we go. Pretty. Love it. Turned out really good. I love the embossing. Cute. There's my card for today, my demonstration for today. You can contact me at cricketscreativecorner@gmail.com. You could shop 24/7 on my website at cricketscorner.stampinup.net. and I will list those links on the bottom of this video. And y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.